Alright, yeah, so just I'd hit record and see what happens, because today I wasn't feeling it in making a video. It's going to be my 5th day of making videos every day, and I just was going to leave it today, but I said I'd just hit record and see what comes out, because today I was doing PT sessions most of today, and then I went to CrossFit, and I was kind of feeling drained. I didn't have bad sleep or anything, but I kind of just felt a bit low energy before going to CrossFit. I was actually near going to cancel going, but I went anyway and actually did really well in a WOD. So it's actually feeding back into what I was saying yesterday about auto-regulation in the previous video, but as well as that, I kind of just wanted to go a bit of a note on consistency in general. So the reason I'm doing these vlogs is to have a consistent feedback on my own training and keeping updated with those and what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and also I kind of want to just get better at talking into the camera and better at articulating myself, just getting clearer ideas on things, because the more you articulate and the clearer you get on an idea, the more you understand it, and that only comes through consistency for me anyway. It's just the way I learn is by practice. So that was one of the things, and then as well through training, I was gonna pull out the CrossFit class today, just not feeling it, and then I went and did really well in it. So there's things like that. On certain days when you're not feeling it, you should push through it, because I'm probably going to feel good that I have done this video after. But yeah, no, that kind of brings me into, I suppose, mindset in general, but the importance of consistency. So a few people that I'd follow are just famous people in general, like Tyson would probably be a huge one for consistency. He would get up at 5 a.m. every morning, or even 3 a.m. sometimes even earlier, just to have a mental edge on everyone else. He would say that he would have that mental edge on opponents because he would know he's doing that and they're not. But things like that, I'm in a competition not so much against anyone else but myself, and I'm trying to call my own bullshit and not, finding a way to not do something, because it's going to give me that mental edge to keep backing myself up and keep consistent at it. And that goes the same with training, and I'm going to have hard days. It's only 5 days into training vlogs, and I'm already trying to find excuses. So I suppose as time goes on, it'll become easier. It becomes more of a habit after a while, more than anything. Like any habit, like going to the gym, like diet, like literally anything. It's just, you make it a habit, you have to do it consistently, and you will do better at it. But yeah, I was going to say just another YouTuber that I follow, Matt Devella. He's very good at just like habit building and consistency, and he promotes minimalism and just a lot of interesting habits that you can pick up on and take into account on how you can make things better for yourself, make it easier, and just have a better understanding and have a reductionist view on things. But he does a very good 2-day rule that if you spend more than 2 days away from something, basically have to, hack away at something. Max you can leave it for is a day, and that's what any habit to make it, to get good at it consistently. So just don't leave it more than 2 days, and that's essentially what I'm doing now. I could have left it for today and it would have still been, within that 2-day rule, but I want to keep doing it. I want to keep just getting some form of content out that I will be able to review and have an idea to look back on. So I suppose if I'm calling out my future self for any bullshit that I'm not going to do a workout, or I'm not going to do a training vlog in the future, I have this uploaded and it puts pressure on me to perform. And I would say that, like I do say that with clients a lot, tell someone else, because the worst thing is you telling someone else. Like, fair enough if you have it in your own head that you're not going to do something, or you are going to do something, and then you let yourself down. But if you put it out there for anyone to see it, like me uploading this video now, people see if I'm not uploading, they see I'm bullshitting myself. So it's very much, it does put the pressure on that bit more to actually hold yourself to that bit of consistency. And I do that with clients. I'm like, tell a close friend, tell someone you want to run a 5k or something, and you have to train 3 times a week, and they're going to ask you about it. Then they're going to be like, did you run 3 times a week, or how are you doing with that 5k goal, or same with anything, your diet, are you going to try to lose weight, are you going to try to put on muscle, are you going to, like, anything. Just vocalizing your goals and putting it out there makes it very tangible, and it does put pressure on you to do it, but that brings the best out of you. It's a healthy thing to do. Obviously within reason, you know, I don't, you know, say you're going climbing Everest or something and then, you know, not being able to do that. Keep it within, you know, finding that balance of ability and ambition, and obviously keeping that sweet spot in between the two, that you're not overwhelming yourself but you're also not making it so easy that it's boring. But yeah, I just didn't want to ramble on too long today. Nice little short one that I wanted to get out and just have some sort of vlog content today. Did, I suppose, reviewing my exercise for my training. I did CrossFit today, so the WOD was run to the gate and back, was about a 100 meter run, maybe about 150 meters. Then 10 hang cleans. I did that with a barbell, so 20 kilos, 20 weighted sit-ups. So you're doing that with a 10 kilo plate, bring it over in front of you and back behind the head for each sit-up, and then 30 box jumps at 50 centimeters. So it's spicy enough WOD, got 5 rounds in and just happy enough with that. Just kind of want that for review purposes for myself. And yeah, I just kind of felt fatigued today and low energy. I'm 2 days into a calorie deficit of 1,000, simply because I just want to really see what the other end of you know, draining my body of a lot of glycogen in the muscles and things like that. Just to drain myself of any of the extra kind of weight that you hold on with bloating and inflammation or anything like that. And I want to reduce all that and just keep things light with my diet over the next while. Eating super clean, mostly veg, really, but just green veg, not much complex carbs, and just keeping protein intake high as well. And I'm probably going to try that for the week. So I weighed in at 80.1 kilos 2 days ago, 79 kilos yesterday, and 78.1 today, so down 2 kilos in 2 days like that. But that also, I suppose, is a good thing to note as well, for anyone that's bulking or anyone that's looking to lose weight. Their weight can fluctuate like that. Like, it's literally, it's such an inconsistent thing to base all your results off of. So that's why, like, I could weigh tomorrow and I could actually be like 79 kilos again, just out of water weight or salt and water retention or stomach contents and different things like that, you know. And if you take those into account, you know, you keep a balanced perspective that the body just tends to fluctuate weight, and as long as you're keeping consistent with either, if you're trying to lose weight and you're keeping your calorie deficit, trying to gain weight and you're keeping your calorie surplus, you're not always going to see the numbers you want on the scale. But if you do stay consistent, and that brings me actually back to the point initially of consistency, you will start to see the results. So yeah, I'm just not going to ramble on anymore. I didn't have too much in mind, kind of wrecked now, but just wanted to get something for a vlog today, so I'll leave it at that. And yeah, catch you in the next video.